You deserve a mortgage experience that doesn't leave you in the dark, one that puts progress at your fingertips. With the Bank Independent Mortgage app, you can upload documents in seconds, track your loan status from application to approval. Even your realtor can check in, so everyone stays informed. No more waiting, no more wondering, just a clear path home. Bank Independent, invested in you.
Have you ever seen those halftime scholarships where you have to nail a 40-yard field goal? Yeah, this isn't that. I just had to open a Bank Independent account and follow a few simple steps. That's it. A 20% scholarship to UNA. Bank Independent. We're invested in your future.
Good Works at Home, formerly known as the Summit at Home, is a licensed non-skilled agency dedicated to helping you maintain your independence at home for as long as possible. Our compassionate and caring staff provide support in various areas, including dressing, bathing, personal hygiene, transportation, cleaning, and companionship. Please call our office about services, payment options, and long-term care policies at 931-762-2310. We look forward to assisting you with keeping your independence longer.
Here at Fields & Brown Barbershop, legacy means a lot. We're trying to fill big shoes left by my two uncles and my grandfather, where every haircut came with conversation and every customer left a little taller than when they walked in. The barbershop is about pride. It's about knowing your barber knows your name and your story. Come see us at Fields & Brown Barbershop, where tradition never goes out of style. 3 generations, 1 legacy, your barbershop.
I'm Mike Keith, and my friends at Elliott Johnson Insurance have a great partner in Auto Owners Insurance. Auto Owners makes it easy to get life, home, car, or business insurance. Let Elliott Johnson Insurance find the Auto Owners policy that makes a difference in your life. Call Elliott Johnson Insurance at one of their 3 locations, Florence, Loretta, and Lawrenceburg. Elliott Johnson Insurance, moving forward for our clients every day.
Looking to buy or sell in Lawrence County, Tennessee? At Corbin & Company Realty, we know this place because we live here too. We are locally owned and deeply rooted. We treat you like a neighbor because you are one. Trust the team that does local best. Check out our listings like this lush 4.56 acre tract with a 3-year home, large shop building, and a year-round creek. This is just one of the many hidden gems we discover for you. Call Donna today at 931-629-5228. Corbin & Company Realty LLC, Summertown's only real estate firm.
Looking to transform your home or commercial space? Lawrenceburg Flooring is your local stop for flooring, tile, and custom blinds. From sleek hardwoods and waterproof LVP to stunning ceramic and water jet tile, we've got the styles, colors, and prices to fit every taste and budget. With financing options available, visit Lawrenceburg Flooring today, where your design dreams become reality. Your floors, your style, we've got you covered.
Want to take the next steps in taking care of your health? Tennessee Valley Allergy Services can make your goals a reality. Their team of doctors, nurses, and medical professionals are dedicated to providing allergy care and treatment, such as drops and shots, to fit your exact needs. Their expert services are for anyone ages 2 and older. Whether you struggle with environmental or food allergies, they've got you covered. Discover a better you at Tennessee Valley Allergy Services, located right next to the Zaxby's in Lawrenceburg. Book online or call 931-325-0757 to schedule your appointment today.
Arts, crafts, stationery, journals, books, educational toys, wrapping paper, devotionals, greeting cards, and much more can all be found at Paper and Thread in downtown Lawrenceburg. Shop local to find the perfect gift or have a custom gift basket made for just the right occasion. Paper and Thread has a party room now available for birthdays, classes, and so much more. We could go on and on about all the neat things you'll find at Paper and Thread, but you just need to hop in your car and head down there. 106 North Military Avenue in Lawrenceburg is where you'll find them and discover what makes Paper and Thread awesome. That's Paper and Thread in downtown Lawrenceburg, 106 North Military Avenue, just north of the square.
Are you tired of missing out on family life just to be treated like another truck number? Since 1986, Southeast Carriers has been a family-operated business based in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee. Being family-owned ourselves, we understand the importance of family, which is why we value it above all else. With our large number of dedicated lanes and our friendly staff, we are able to evenly divide your home time with the amount of time you spend on the road. We offer multiple benefits with large company pay now starting at $20 per hour, all while keeping a small company environment. For more information, visit our website, southeastcarriers.com, or check us out on Instagram and Facebook.
A&M Medical is Lawrence County's newest medical clinic, specializing in urgent and primary care. Practitioners Andrea Bain and Meredith Hutton bring years of experience and compassion to keep you and your family healthy. A&M Medical features a separate well waiting room to meet your needs. Visit today and ask about A&M's weight loss program and telemedicine services. That's A&M Medical, located at 2367 Highway 43 South in Leoma, Tennessee.
Hey, this is Phil Hooper. Get the look you want for your favorite school, church, or business with apparel from HD Ink Screen Printing in Leoma, Tennessee. Got a logo you need embroidered or screen printed? Let HD Ink give you the professional look that sets the bar in today's world. We do fundraisers and custom designed apparel and so much more. Call today, 931-201-2961, or come see us at our new shop located at 26 Ingram Road in Leoma. Remember, HD Ink for the look you want and the look you deserve.
Efficiency, reliability, accuracy. Move forward with your real estate sale or purchase with Title and Escrow of Lawrence County, the most experienced closing team around. Working with clients locally and throughout the state, we offer a wide range of services, including the expertise of an on-staff attorney, backed by our more than 49 years experience in titles and closings. We get the job done on time at a fair price and ensure every last detail is correct. Our goal is to give you peace of mind. When you work with us, you work with people who live where you do. We understand the importance of the real estate community and strive to build strong relationships with all parties involved in the process. Whether you're buying a home, selling a business, acquiring land, or anything in between, you're in good hands with Title and Escrow of Lawrence County.
Put the most experienced closing team on your side. Contact Title and Escrow of Lawrence County today.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
Welcome into Decatur High School, the home of the Decatur Red Raiders, as we get set for the varsity boys game of this crosstown rivalry between the Decatur Red Raiders and the Austin Black Bears. Austin coming in at 8-9, 1-2 in 7A Area 8 action, while Decatur comes in at 6-14, 1-1 in 6A Area 15 play. As we get set, just had a fantastic national anthem by a Decatur High student, and we almost get set to do our starting lineups. Ryan Wright Jr., the first starter for the Austin Black Bears. Timothy Staton, number 10. Caden Ricks, a 6'7" senior at number 11. Caden Horton, number 12, the fourth starter for Austin. And rounding out the Black Bears starting lineup is number 14, Quentin Pryor. Desmond Williams, the head coach of the visiting Black Bears. Austin took home the first matchup between these two teams, 68-49, a 19-point victory on December 5th at home. They look to do the same here in a road game at Decatur High. Packed out gymnasium for this rivalry game. Again, I'm Bryce Balch, joined by
McKinley Wheeler.
McKinley Wheeler, my co-host.
Wheelie,
excuse me. Bryant Gobble, our producer on the X Sports Network, brought to you by Bank Independent as we get set for the Decatur starting lineup. Dakota Monkus, number 0 for the Red Raiders.
Starting at guard, a 6'1" senior, number 4, Reeves Waller.
Reeves Waller, the starter at shooting guard. Isaiah Allen, a junior.
A 6'2" senior, number 2,
Cameron Gamble, senior starter for the Red Raiders. And starting at center, number 32, Carrington Bell. The Red Raiders are head by Ben Maston. Coach Maston spent a couple of years at Danville High School before moving over to 6A Decatur as we get set for the tip-off here at Decatur High. Just had a wonderful rivalry game in the girls' game, McKinley. Hope to see some of the same here in the boys' game.
Yeah, I mean, the girls, it was kind of swapped in terms of records between the two teams. But, you know, two pretty different records still led to a really good game. Hopefully Decatur will use some of their home court advantage to make this one maybe a little bit tighter than it was for them last time against Austin. But looking for a good game tonight. Hopefully we get some good basketball in the late game.
6'3" Carrington Bell jumped for Decatur. 6'7" Caden Ricks took home the jump ball for Austin. Possession arrow will favor Decatur to start the game. Austin will start with the basketball. Ryan Wright skips it over to Pryor. Ricks to Horton, back to Ricks, back to Horton. Austin moving the ball a lot to start the game, for we have a whistle to start.
I'm a little confused on this one.
Let's see what. This whistle is for. Austin went into their own backcourt for a second, and they're going back. Official is speaking to the official scorer right now.
I can't even begin to guess what's going on.
Head official brought both head coaches to mid-court to speak for a second. They both have gone back to their bench.
Nobody seems too terribly upset, so I can't. I guess I'll go home wondering tonight.
Looks like they. Shot clock error. Did not start the shot clock to start the game. We will restart with 7:38 on the game clock. Guess we'll have a 20-second shorter game today.
Might as well jump ball again.
Quick three-point attempt from Quentin Pryor. Knocks it down. Austin strikes first. Didn't need the shot clock.
Evidently.
Decatur will bring it back the other way. Dakota Monkus to handle the ball for the Red Raiders. Monkus sizes up. Wanted to go right. Now he goes right. Free throw line jumper. No good. Austin had the rebound, but Monkus takes it away. Gamble to Allen. Allen drives. Floater in the paint is good. Decatur is on the board now. Austin leads 3-2 after one possession each. Pryor to right. Hands it off to Ricks. Horton looks around, gives it to Wright in the corner. Wright loses the basketball, but they'll say it's out of bounds on Isaiah Allen. Possession will stay with the Black Bears. 3 seconds left on the shot clock for Austin here on this inbound.
I've got to get used to the shot clock.
Excuse me, they'll reset it up to 9. Shot clock operator settling in over at the table. Three-point attempt is blocked by Dakota Monkus. Austin's heading the other way. Pass to Monkus. Monkus up and under. His layup's no good, but the follow by Cameron Gamble is in.
Way to stay at the glass and on the glass there for Decatur.
Three-point attempt on the other end is good by Caden Ricks. Austin 2 for 3 from 3 to start the game. Lead 6-4. The drive swatted away. Monkus underneath to Bell. His layup won't go. Second try from Monkus won't go. Rebound to Caden Ricks. Drive, kick, three-point attempt from Horton off the back iron. Ricks nearly had the offensive rebound. It goes into the hands of Monkus. He's running. Drive all the way to the basket. Goes Dakota Monkus for the layup.
I'm starting to notice a little bit of a difference in what the referees are letting the guys get away with compared to the girls.
No whistles yet in this one. Three-point attempt. Ryan Wright. That one's no good. And we'll have an over-the-back foul on Timothy Staten. His first foul of the game.
And that's a good block out there by, let's see, who is it? Gamble for Decatur. Good block. I mean, that's what led to that rebound. I mean, it looked like he was probably going to end up with it anyway, but that's why you got to put a butt on somebody and make these guys make mistakes.
Decatur, all 3 baskets, have come inside the arc. Austin 2 3-pointers tied at 6-6. Monkus goes behind the backs all the way inside, and they'll whistle him for the travel before the shot.
I think on that one he settled just a little bit. I mean, he's taking a lot of contact on that drive, and that's fine, but use that to pull the defense in like you did and then hit somebody that's open.
Austin 4 3-point attempts so far. Decatur 5 2-point attempts. Ryan Wright to Caden Horton. Quentin Pryor will assess the defense. Steps into a three. Left-handed stroke is good. Quentin Pryor, his second three-pointer already in this one.
I wouldn't say they've shot an ugly three-pointer yet, aside from the one that maybe was blocked.
Caden Ricks goes for the steal attempt, but he will pick up his first foul. Austin had some good looks from beyond the arc.
So far, yeah. Good screen.
Monkus drives. It's the defender off of him and pulls up for the mid-range J.
And Decatur going to have to make sure they come out and contest these threes. Get there early. You got to move when the ball's in the air. You can't just let them take their time and take a shot they want.
Decatur 2-3 zone. Austin trying to shoot him out of the zone. It's been working so far for the Black Bears. Pryor all the way to the rack. Up and good. He's got 8 points, 8 of Austin's first 11 today.
That was a great take by Pryor.
Gamble is fouled on the other end.
And I don't dislike that take by Gamble there. Or excuse me, by Bell there. It's just when you've got 3 guys down there looking to block your shot, it's going to be tough to get that one up and in the basket.
Cameron Gamble will head to the line to shoot 2 free throws. Foul is charged to Caden Horton. His first free throw is up and good. Michael Taylor checks in for Austin, the first sub of the game for either team. Gamble's second free throw rolls around and falls. Austin leads 11-10, 3.5 to play in the first quarter. Caden Horton.
Neither team really looking like they're having a tough time scoring and getting to the basket.
Austin looks well prepared for this Decatur zone, shooting some open threes, able to get to the middle of the zone and get a good look at the rim right there for a 2-point basket. Three-point attempt on the other end is good. Dakota Monkus all tied up at 13 apiece.
Just seems that every time Austin gets a basket, Decatur has an answer.
Try to get to the middle of the zone. They do, and Caden Ricks will pick up the foul on Cameron Gamble. His first foul, the first team foul on Decatur. Ryan Wright will inbound for the Black Bears underneath their own basket.
Yeah.
Dumps it off, easy layup for Jamichael Taylor.
Good movement there by everybody that really opens up. When you start moving on an out under like that, it's going to open something up.
Monkus, a deep three, rattles around the rim, won't go, and we'll have a foul underneath the basket. This one will go to Carrington Bell.
And you may not be able to see it all, but the gym has really filled out since as the guys started warming up, and now as the game started, the gym's nearly full.
Not too much distance separating these two teams. Decatur on the east side of town, Austin on the west side of town. Austin traveled well to this one. Turnaround jumper from Pryor is no good. Bell with the defensive rebound. Gamble all the way to the rack. Tough move underneath the rim. Goes up and gets the layup to go.
I think Decatur's coach may be wanting a little bit of a goaltending on that one, but I think the refs gave it some time so it could fall in.
Caden Ricks gets it in the corner. We'll kick it back out to Horton at the point. Back to Ricks. Step back three in the corner. Off the front of the rim. Rebounded by Carrington Bell. Bell inside. Handoff to Waller. Can't get the layup to go. Caden Ricks on the defensive glass.
Good, smart, and unselfish passes right there. Just Decatur can't make that one fall.
Skips it. Cross-court pass. Right over to Pryor for three. Knocks it down. 11 points in the first quarter for Quentin Pryor.
And shout out to Sandifer here, too, for Decatur. The last two trips before that shot, the defense he was playing there is what led to those two really not going in the basket.
Hyatt Sandifer playing some good defense for Decatur on the other end, as the Red Raiders will pick up the foul. This one will go to Caden Ricks.
And Gamble there looking for the mismatch, which I think is a smart thing. Post up, they've got to see him sooner. And it's so hard sometimes when you've got, one of your guards inside. You know what you got to do, but most of the time you're not really looking for your guards inside. But it's smart on Gamble there to get inside and recognize the mismatch he had.
Decatur. Sorry, excuse me.
I'm just saying Austin answering by putting in somebody a little more comparable in size.
Gamble all the way to the rim, finishes through contact. 18 to 17.
Don't matter on that one. He said, I'll take it to the basket no matter who's guarding me.
Good look for Decatur there, inbound and underneath their own basket. Three-point attempt, Pryor again. This one won't go. Offensive rebound. Layup attempt from Jamichael Taylor's good. Austin able to get an offensive rebound, clean up some second chance points for the Black Bears. Monkus spins inside, fouled on the pass. Foul is charged to Caleb Cottle after checking in, and Austin, 5 fouls will put Decatur in the bonus. Dakota Monkus will head to the free throw line to shoot 2. His first attempt is good.
Decatur opting out of the free throw down here. Got confidence in their player to make his free throws.
Monkus knocks down both. Austin leads 20-19. Three-point attempt is good. Jamichael Taylor, the corner three, knocks it down. Austin firing on all cylinders on offense early in this one.
They're definitely not afraid to shoot quickly, and right now it's working for them. They're filling up the basket.
Monkus looks to answer, skips it underneath the basket. The handle's lost by Sandifer. Alston, one more chance at the basket. Pryor, a deep three, knocks it down. Quentin Pryor, 14 first quarter points for number 14. Alston leads 26-19 after 8 minutes. You're watching high school basketball on the X Sports Network, brought to you by Bank Independent.
Welcome to Mid-South Barndominiums. We realize there's a lot of options when it comes to finding a builder for your next home. Here at Mid-South, we understand that customer service, quality, and selections are very important. It's a very large time, money, and an emotional investment, and we're here to listen and care. We realize the kitchen's the most used and abused room in the house. Our cabinets are locally custom made from Sanderson Cabinets out of Lawrenceburg. They're real wood, poplar or maple, whether you paint or stain. All comes with slow close hardware and many pull-out different style options to choose from.
You know, Storing Lee Furniture is not just some huge chain store, but we do have a 144,000 square foot showroom right here in Leoma, Tennessee. The Story family has worked together in the business now for 55 years. And a familiar face is here to help you with whatever you need. That's what being a part of the community right here in the Tennessee Valley means. And if you have an issue, we're right here to take care of it. And don't forget free delivery. We invite you to come see us. We're Storing Lee Furniture.
Welcome back to X Sports Network. High school basketball brought to you by Bank Independent. Alston leads 26-19 after the first period of action. Decatur will start the second quarter with the ball. Good offensive quarter from both Monkus and Gamble of Decatur as they skip it to each other. Gamble's three-pointer comes up just short. Reeves Waller able to grab the offensive rebound. His pass is stolen by Ryan Wright. In transition.
Missed it.
The dunk by Quentin Pryor. Couldn't get it to go. Hit the back of the rim. Rolled back out front. This Austin side was ready to explode after that one.
And I know they wanted it, and that's one of those where you've got a defender so close, illegal.
They'll get Hyatt Sandifer on the illegal screen. He'll pick up the foul and the turnover.
And let me say, I mean, it's a 7-point game, but these teams, I think, are going basket for basket. It's just that, Austin has hit three-pointers, a handful of three-pointers. So that starts to show when those three-pointers start to add up after a little bit. So hopefully Decatur steps into a defense here and makes those shots a little bit tougher for Austin.
Threes greater than two, and when you shoot threes on one end and twos on the other end, it starts to create that separation as Pryor's three-pointer won't go. Monkus hands it off to Waller. Monkus on the left wing, drives, gets inside. Tough contested layup, gets it to go. Really good battle so far offensively between Dakota Monkus and Quentin Pryor.
Yeah. I think that ball rolled off the bottom of the rim into the basket.
Certainly had a trajectory on it. Decatur will pick up the foul on the other end. Be charged to Cameron Gamble, his second. Second team foul for Decatur in the second period. Austin will inbound underneath their own basket. Pryor wanted it in the corner. They get it inside to Ricks. Ricks for three. Contested three-point attempt. They will get Decatur on a foul underneath the basket.
I would call that an ill-advised three-pointer there. I think Ricks wanted that a little bit more than it was open.
Carrington Bell picks up the foul. Third team foul on Decatur of the second period. Austin, another inbound underneath their basket. They get this one in to Jamichael Taylor. Pryor, three-pointer on the wing, knocks it down.
I believe they're going to have to step out on that guy early. Make him go to the basket. Don't let him just stand there because he's got range and he doesn't need a lot of space.
17 points for Quentin Pryor. 5 three-pointers as he Three-point attempt on the other end is blocked. Isaiah Allen's shot swatted away by Caden Ricks. Possession will stay with the Red Raiders. Monkus to inbound, gets it into Gamble. Gamble drives left, guarded by Pryor, skips it to Allen in the corner. Back to Gamble. Gamble goes baseline, puts up the floater. We'll have a blocking foul on Austin's Kingston Powell. His first action of the day, picks up a quick foul. Cameron Gamble will head to the free throw line to shoot two.
And I wonder if this is the MO of Decatur here, taking some time for the coach to give some instruction during free throws, or if this is just a Austin matchup kind of thing. I'm not saying that I hate it, but if you've got confidence in your players to make it.
Decatur a bit undersized compared to Austin. Maybe you don't want to pick up some fouls.
Right.
So far away from the Austin basket, but it allows for an easy rebound for Caden Ricks. Ricks drives, back out to Taylor. Pryor. Waller stepped out to guard Pryor on that one.
Early.
Taylor into Ricks. Ricks skips it to the corner. Ryan Wright will pull it back out. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Wright drives up underneath. Can't get the roll, but they'll steal it, and an easy dunk for Caden Ricks. Poked away by Kingston Powell. Nobody around. Caden Ricks scratches his back on that one and puts it in. Three-pointer. It's no good from Reeves Waller. Pryor skips it. Pryor for three. Won't go. Decatur tries to get it in transition. Layup is good and one for Reeves Waller. Waller got Pryor to jump on the pump fake. Fouled on his way up. Knocks down the layup.
I've got to admit, I was not expecting the whistle on that one. I know he took a fall, but I think I'm asking what the same thing Austin's coach is asking was, where was the contact? But smart move there. Smart move by Waller. Pump faking. When you can jump and you can block a shot, it's hard to stay on the ground. So he knew that his opponent was looking at that and his eyes were huge. Smart by Waller to pump fake and then get a basket.
Had two Austin defenders around him. Pump fakes, gets the and one layup. JaMychal Taylor's three off the backboard and into the hands of Ryan Wright. They will retain possession. Wright in the corner. Gets it to the middle of the zone. Mid-range jumper. Kingston Powell is good. Austin leads by 9. 4 minutes to play in the second period. Gamble to Allen. Back to Gamble. Allen for three. A little hesitant on that one after having his previous three blocked. Three-point attempt from Waller's no good. Decatur had some more success when they were getting the ball inside, finishing at the rim, settling for some threes, and haven't been able to score much since, as Cameron Gamble will pick up his third foul.
That's not good for Decatur.
Gamble's been very good for Decatur, already in some foul trouble, just over halfway into the second period.
I don't know if it was Pryor that made that pass, but that little scoop pass was beautiful there for Wright to take that shot up. Good penetration and then a nice little dump down into the middle. I don't think he realized how open he was when he first got it.
Wright unable to make the first free throw. It rolls around the rim and comes back out. His second shot is up and no good, but the offensive rebound goes in the hands of Timothy Statton.
And Decatur there doing the worst thing to do on a free throw, which is everybody collapsed to underneath the basket. That's why Austin came away with that initial charge. Wow.
They'll get Dakota Monkus on the offensive foul. Say extended the elbow. Alston on the other end looked like they tried to throw up an alley-oop to Caden Ricks, but it almost got lodged in between the backboard and the rim.
Too much on it, yeah.
Turnover from Decatur will send it back to the Black Bears. 3-point from Tylen Swoops. No good. Rattles around a little bit into the hands of Monkus. Monkus is going 1-on-2. May have been fouled on that one, but gets the layup to go in between two Black Bear defenders.
I think Austin's coach wanting to goaltending on that one, as it looked like Waller might have put his hand in the cylinder.
Pryor for three. Knocks it down. He's got 20 points in the first half. Does Quentin Pryor. 6 3-pointers.
Decatur doesn't seem to really have an answer for that defensively. I don't know if Pryor usually does this, but whatever he's doing tonight is working.
Don't have the numbers in front of us, but I think that's 6 for 8 from Pryor as Rick swats away Monkus' shot. On the fast break, JaMichael Taylor puts the layup in.
Good pass there from Pryor, too, seeing his man up court.
Caden Ricks with the block underneath, doing a little bit of talking after Austin leads 38-26. Monkus trapped in the corner, will get it back out. He'll have the ball, shoots it on the wing, knocks it down, doing a little talking to the Austin student section. Timeout, Decatur.
He's turning around to let the student section know what just happened right in front of them.
They'll take a full timeout. Austin leads 38-29. You're watching high school basketball on the X Sports Network, brought to you by Bank Independent.
From our humble beginnings to today, Parks Lumber Company has continuously served Lawrence and surrounding counties for over a century. Although we started as a small lumber yard in 1896, we have grown to include everything you need to make your dream project come to life. No matter your building needs, our experienced staff will be with you every step of the way to ensure you receive the highest customer service and attention to detail you deserve. Visit us at 106 2nd Street or on Facebook. We guarantee you will see working with PLC is as easy as 1, 2, 3.
For decades, First Class Charter has provided high-quality motor coach transportation services to the Tennessee Valley. With numerous safety and cleanliness accreditations, First Class Charter is ready to make your group trip a reality. Contact us today by visiting firstclasscharter.net. First Class Charter, the official motor coach company of the North Alabama Lions.
Welcome back to Decatur High School. Austin leads 38-29 in this rivalry game. 2 minutes and 12 seconds to play in the second quarter. A reminder that tonight's game is brought to you by Bank Independent, proudly serving our community since 1947. From personal banking to business solutions, Bank Independent's committed to helping North Alabama thrive. Member FDIC. Austin with the basketball. Looks to extend their lead. Underneath, Caden Ricks will travel. Took a hop step. Moved his foot a little bit too much underneath there. It'll go back to the Red Raiders.
And similar to what we saw kind of in the girls' game, again, the teams were opposite, but, I mean, this is not an insurmountable lead by Austin. Decatur's just got to find a way to stop the bleeding from the three-point line.
Austin throwing a little matchup zone at Decatur here. It's inside, kicks it out to Allen. Underneath, good look underneath to Isaiah Sharpley. Cameron Gable able to drive and kick it to a wide open Sharpley underneath the basket. Pryor on the wing. Give it up to Swopes. Try and get it underneath to Ricks, and he will pick up a foul. Will be Isaiah Sharpley's first foul.
And Decatur are pretty brave right here, putting Gamble back in the game. I know you're trying to close in on this, and I mean he's obviously was producing on offense before he went out, but man, are you feeling bad if he walks out of that first half with a fourth foul.
Cameron Gamble, 3 fouls with just over a minute to play in the second period. Decatur leaving him out on the floor. as Ricks knocks down his first free throw.
And my favorite call in basketball, telling the players to tuck their jerseys in. If you can't detect the sarcasm there, it's there.
Rick's able to make both, even though he had to tuck his jersey in between shots. Inside to Sharpley, swatted away by Ricks. Took a little bit too much time underneath, and Ricks able to send that one back where it came from.
And Rick stays on the floor. What a pass. Oh.
Timothy Staten shot, rolls around the rim and comes back out. Thought it was halfway down. Three-point shot, Reeves Waller. Yeah! Big shot from Reeves Waller. The Decatur student section going nuts. Three-pointer Pryor, deep shot.
An answer.
Good. He's got an answer, and the Austin student section erupts on its own. Pryor's got 23 points in the first half. Monkus, his three-pointer, banks it in. We've got a three-point contest in Decatur.
Somebody find Pryor and don't let him shoot. That boy's liable to pull up from the volleyball line.
Pryor has one thing on his mind right here.
I told you.
Steps into it off the back iron, and that will be halftime here.
Holy
Austin
cow.
leads Decatur 43-37. What a half of basketball. You're watching high school basketball on the X Sports Network, brought to you by Bank Independent.
I repeat, as a purist, I hate this. But as somebody who enjoys being entertained, holy smokes.
That's
We're invested in your future.
I mean, did you not know the second that he banked that one, that Pryor was about to shoot one? There wasn't any way Pryor was about to shoot that ball.
With the Bank Independent
He could have
Mortgage
had 5
app,
people
you can
guarding.
upload
That felt
documents
like
in
Decatur ought to
seconds.
done it. Said,
Track
put
your
5
loan
of y'all
status
on
from
fire, and he probably
application to
still would have shot
approval.
it.
Even your realtor can
After
check
he
in.
made that
So
three down there, it
everyone
felt like
stays
the,
informed.
I don't know if you've seen it,
No
but
more
it's like the
waiting.
2012
No more wondering. Just a clear
NBA
path
Futures
home.
game. I think it's
Be
Kyrie
independent.
Irving and
Invested
Dion
in you.
Waiters hit threes on 5 possessions back to back.
Did you know that Resource MFG, an employee bridge company in Lawrenceburg, is the first and largest national manufacturing staffing company? They work alongside the top plants and facilities in the area to provide you with job opportunities in production, quality, maintenance, supervision, and all levels of management. Resource MFG has positions open right now to meet your needs today and a full staff ready to work with industrial partners to grow opportunities for this generation of workers and the next. Reach out today and start your employment journey with Resource MFG.
Gifts and goodies galore await you at Miss Millie's in downtown Lawrenceburg. From brands you know and love, like E. Newton Jewelry and Tyler Diva Wash, to unique specialty gifts, you will find it all here. Whether you're looking for the perfect gift for someone you love or shopping for yourself, shopping local is the way to go. We have home goods, women's fashion and accessories, baby items, and lots of seasonal decorations. Our friendly staff will welcome you in, help you find what you need, and even package your gifts for you. Also, we can't forget to tell you about our popular bridal registry. Future brides can come and create their perfect registry with us. So stop by Miss Millie's today. We're located in the northeast corner of the square in downtown Lawrenceburg.
Back to school equals back to big savings at Heritage Automotive in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee. Score 0% financing on select models and up to $15,000 off MSRP on new 1500 trucks. Over 150 used vehicles, all priced to move and below market value. Need service? Our expert team is ready, and we've got loaner vehicles to keep you moving while we work. Hurry into Heritage Automotive, where the deals are hot and the savings are huge.
Heritage Automotive. Expect more, experience the difference.
A local law firm respected throughout the state. Generations of clients have turned to Boston, Holt, and Durham since 1948. We assist individuals and businesses with their legal needs, including real estate, property closings, personal injury, employment discrimination, and family law. Our clients get the personal attention and convenience of a hometown law firm with the resources and ability to handle any case. Come see us at Boston, Holt, and Durham.
At Murray Regional Health, you'll find the expertise and technology available in larger cities, paired with the personalized and compassionate care you deserve. As the largest health system between Nashville and Huntsville, we have a medical staff of more than 200 physicians across an array of specialties, ranging from primary care to robotic surgery. They lead skilled teams of nurses and other clinical experts that diagnose and treat conditions with advanced technology. Murray Regional Health, where clinical excellence meets compassionate care.
Welcome to the newly remodeled Brass Lantern. For over 30 years, we've been serving delicious food to excellent people. Brass Lantern takes pride in authenticity, serving fresh, homemade food to please any member of the family. From mouth-watering to one-of-a-kind steaks served with gourmet marinade, to salad with our signature honey mustard dressing, specialty fruit tea, drafts, and much more. Our food is always prepared daily. Whether you come in with friends or family, you'll appreciate that fresh is better.
There's a reason owners Tyler and Cindy McDowell chose the name In Service for their towing business. They did because it's their goal to be in service for you on the day that you need them the most. In-Service Towing is now known far and wide for their response time because minutes matter when you're broken down. Or their 24/7 availability, you can call them anytime for service. Their professional team with years of experience and their fairness, plus their know-how in dealing with the unexpected. But the thing that In-Service is known best for is how they treat their customers, and that's like family. When you need them, call them 931-843-9098.
The storm doesn't ask. It takes. It tests. It pushes everything to its limit. Some things are built different. Some things are built to last. Tested by the elements. Proven by time. Engineered for whatever comes next. Summertown Metals. Strength in every storm. Building dreams that last.
Make your lawn a legacy. At Legacy Lawn and Landscapes, we put more than 16 years of experience into your goals. We won't meet your expectations, we'll exceed them. We offer consultation, installation, maintenance, hardscapes, construction, and land clearing services. Owner John and Jamie Brewer with their team are dedicated to providing the highest quality landscape services to commercial and residential clients in Middle Tennessee. Service, teamwork, results. That's how you leave a legacy.
Got primary care? Find your way to better health with primary care by One Stop Medical. With decades of combined experience, you'll find a one-on-one relationship just like the old days, but with the convenience and technology of today. When One Stop Medical does primary care, it's the best. Call today for an appointment and find your way to healthy living. Serving Lawrenceburg, Pulaski, and Hohenwald. Phone 931-244-8220. Primary care by One Stop Medical at its best.
You deserve a mortgage experience that doesn't leave you in the dark. One that puts progress at your fingertips. With the Bank Independent Mortgage app, you can upload documents in seconds, track your loan status from application to approval. Even your realtor can check in, so everyone stays informed. No more waiting, no more wondering, just a clear path home. Bank Independent, invested in you.
Have you ever seen those halftime scholarships where you have to nail a 40-yard field goal? Yeah, this isn't that. I just had to open a Bank Independent account and follow a few simple steps. That's it. A 20% scholarship to UNA. Bank Independent. We're invested in your future.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
Welcome back to Decatur High School. You're watching High School Sports on the X Sports Network, brought to you by Bank Independent. Tonight's broadcast is sponsored by Bank Independent. We're supporting education as part of supporting our community. Bank Independent customers can receive a 20% scholarship to the University of North Alabama. A great way to make earning a degree more affordable. Visit bibank.com/scholarship for more details. Austin leads 43-37 at halftime of the River City rivalry. Austin won the first matchup between these two teams, 68-49 on December 5th. The rematch at Decatur. Decatur trails by just 6 going into the second half. It'll be Austin basketball to start. Had some fireworks to end the first half.
Fireworks indeed. And Decatur looking to keep that up and hopefully find a way to stop Pryor and not let anybody else get hot. But I don't know what you do to stop Pryor. He's liable to get a pass here in a second, 6 feet behind the line, and just drop one.
They get it straight to Quentin Pryor, but he'll pass it away this time. Mid-range jumper at the free throw line's good. Caden Ricks has the first points of the second half for the Black Bears. Dakota Monkus with the ball for the Red Raiders. Cameron Gamble drives, floats it up, off the backboard, high off the glass and in. Not often you see a ball hit above the square on the backboard and go in, but Gamble threw that one off the top of the backboard, rolled it in. Yep. Pryor for 3 on the other end. All but in. Rolls out. The second try is no good. Decatur with the defensive rebound. Carrington Bell pulls down that one. Gamble all the way to the basket. His shot swatted away by Staton. Austin skips it up quick. Spin move. Caden Ricks from underneath.
The basket.
Won't go. Second try from Staton is off the mark. Decatur's running. That layup won't go. Austin may have hit the backboard there. Got away with a goaltend, but Gamble able to put the second try in the basket.
Rick's kind of waiting around down here.
Rick's got a little mismatch there. Isaiah Allen guarding him. Able to knock down the mid-range jumper. Caden Ricks listed at 6'7". Isaiah Allen at 5'11". A little bit of a height difference on that one.
I think
Ricks
Allen needs to get on the other side of the court.
Able to just go up and over him. We'll have a foul right here.
And he may want to go to the right side every time, but he keeps going inside with Ricks, and I'm like, get on the other side where you got a little bit more of a match on your size.
Isaiah Allen, tough task of guarding Caden Ricks today.
Oh,
the inbound pass is stolen. Monkus not able to get away, and Ricks in transition throws it down.
I don't know if Ricks and Pryor may have swapped places here. It's all Ricks for Austin here in the third quarter.
Mid-range jumper won't go. Defensive rebound to the Black Bears. Alston will settle in right to Pryor. Back to right. Swings it across to Taylor. Taylor, alley-oop, backdoor, tried to throw it up to Pryor, but good defense by Decatur. Saw the backdoor cut coming, sealed it off. Pryor couldn't get anywhere. Possession will stay with the Black Bears.
And Austin had decided they were going to run that one, and they were going to throw it no matter whether he's open or not.
Ricks knocks it down. A quick 7 points for Caden Ricks in the second half. Austin leads by 11.
Somebody's going to have to realize that guy can score too.
All the way to the rim goes Gamble. His layup won't fall. Ricks on the defensive glass. Stolen away. Monkus 1-on-2 once again. Ricks had both hands on it, but they'll get him for the foul, it looks like. Austin fouled, not very.
I don't know what somebody on the bench for Decatur was screaming, how. I'm not sure what they were wanting because this call went their way.
They get it into Gamble. Gamble's doubled, and they'll get Austin on the reach.
They're calling that one on Ricks.
That's 2 quick fouls on Ricks in the second half, and Coach Williams wants a timeout. We'll take a quick break with them. You're watching high school basketball on the X Sports Network, brought to you by Bank Independent.
Hey folks, you'll never guess where I'm at today. That's right, I'm at my Quick Mart store. Starting off with a fresh cup of coffee, and guess what's next? The biscuit. That was quick and easy, and I'm ready to start my day. Head on over to your favorite Quick Mart store and start your day out right.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
Welcome back to Decatur High School. I'm Bryce Walsh, joined by McKinley Wheely. Austin leads 52-41. 5 minutes to play in the third period. Decatur inbounds it. Stolen, or nearly stolen by Ricks. Austin crowd not very happy after 3 straight whistles going Decatur's way.
Yeah, and Bell's got to know that that's coming, especially if it just lands in his hands. He's got to know these people are trying to get that ball out of his hands. So he's lucky he came away with that one, because I would argue that probably went out on him.
Quick 3 point.
Holy smokes!
Quick trigger from Dakota. Monkus knocks it down.
Trying to answer, as he did at the end of the second half, or the first half.
If there's ever a time to do it, it's now. Caden Ricks is checked out of the game for Austin. Pryor handles it for the Black Bears, spins, gets inside, able to draw the foul.
I really think the foul was before Bell got him. I think on that spin, I didn't quite catch who was guarding him, but whoever it was had their hand in there on him and rode him just about the whole way. And, Bell comes away with that one, and that's his third. Looking like they may be in a little bit of foul trouble with some of their key players here at Decatur.
Carrington Bell, 3 fouls. Cameron Gamble, 3 fouls. 2 key starters for Decatur. The first free throw from Pryor is no good. Bell will check out.
This is definitely going to hurt with Decatur, because Bell's really their only answer on size up against this Austin team that just got them just a hair sized out.
Good news is, for Decatur, Caden Ricks is out of the game right now, so missed free throw, and they will tack Austin for another foul. That's their 4th of the third quarter. Austin crowd getting a little restless on this side.
And I don't think there was an initial push in the back. It was just preventing him from moving by keeping his hand on him there. That's a hard one to call.
Monka spins into traffic, loses the ball, ends up in the hands of Gamble. Gamble drives baseline, up underneath, off the glass, no good. Rebounded by Decatur, thrown away. Monkus, free-throw line jumper, won't go. Into the hands of Pryor. Austin, quick transition pass. Jamichael Taylor's layup won't go, but the follow by Caleb Caudle is good.
Decatur just not. No way.
Wow. They will get Cameron Gamble on the offensive foul. That'll be his 4th personal foul of the game. Just under halfway to play in the third quarter, and Cameron Gamble, a key player for Decatur, will have to take a seat. Hyatt Sandifer checks in.
And the referee showing he's pushing with his arm there, but I don't know if that's what causes the fall. The contact that they've been letting them get away with. A little inconsistency. I feel like I'm not quite knowing when a foul's going to get called or when they're going to let it go.
Tough whistle if you're Decatur there. 4th foul for Gamble.
However, they had about 4 whistles go their way here in the last 2 minutes or so.
It is true. Quentin Pryor crosses the timeline for Austin. He gets the ball back, quick trigger. Pryor knocks it down. His first points of the third quarter. He's talking, letting everybody know, you better step out and guard me or I'm going to keep shooting that.
It was rich to start the half, and here it is, Pryor maybe starting to heat up himself. This can turn into some real trouble for Decatur.
3-point attempt, Allen off, long. Foul on the rebound will be credited to Decatur. This one to Hyatt Sandifer. His 2nd foul. Sandifer checked in for Gamble, who was in some foul trouble of his own.
Monka's picking that guy up as quickly as he can.
Pryor, some shifty moves, long 2, won't go, off the back iron, but Austin able to secure the offensive rebound. Taylor right in the corner. Wright trying to get some room on Sandifer. Gets to the rim.
No way!
Looked like Reeves Waller had a lot of basketball on that one, but they're going to get Sandifer on the push. They're going to say Sandifer had his hands on Wright.
I thought they called that one on Waller, and I was like, that was about as clean as they come.
Waller had the block, but they're going to charge Hyatt Sandifer with the foul.
And this is where for Decatur, I mean, you obviously don't want to let them keep scoring, but you're just giving them opportunities with these mistakes. And I mean, you're never going to cut out all the mistakes, but just back-to-back calls where you're having lapses in either your defensive assignment or you've taken a misstep and then you follow that up by just sending them to the free throw line or a turnover. Those start to add up, especially for a team that is scoring like crazy right now, like Austin.
Well, and there's never a better time to scratch and claw back than when one of Austin's star players is on the bench, and Caden Ricks, who sat down for a couple minutes here, but Austin has been able to extend their lead while he's been on the bench. That makes it even tougher for Decatur for when he does come back onto the floor.
Especially when you've got 2 of your key players sitting on the bench.
Monkus loses the handle. So Michael Taylor had the ball taken away. That's Tony Baker. Came away with the steal, but he lands out of bounds. Possession will stay with the Black Bears.
And good defense. I mean, that was a basket for Austin waiting to happen, and Baker doing a good job getting back on defense and preventing that from being an easy layup.
Baker will check back out. Wide open layup underneath the basket for Kingston Powell, but
an air ball.
Looks like he misjudged how far he was. Isaiah Allen able to secure it. Get the pass to Isaiah sharply underneath the basket. for the easy two. 13-point lead for Austin. Timeout Decatur. They'll take a 30-second timeout. Austin leads 59-46. 2.5 minutes to play in the third quarter. McKinley coming down the wire in the third quarter. If you're Decatur, you just got to cut this down a little bit, make it a little bit easier to digest going into the last quarter.
Yeah, and it's hard. You came out and you let Ricks have a really good start to the third quarter, and you dug yourself in this hole if you're Decatur, and you don't. I mean, again, mistakes are going to happen, especially when you're running and moving as fast as both these teams are. But Decatur's got to cut down on the mistakes and make Austin do something they don't want to do. So far, I feel like Austin has really gotten just about anything they want offensively and then defensively, and they've got two of Decatur's key players on the bench with fouls. So Decatur's got to clean some things up, at least stop the bleeding. Don't let them keep scoring for nothing. That way you can go into the fourth quarter, get your guys back in, and hopefully have a good, clean fourth quarter from them and get yourself back in the ball game.
Cameron Gamble with 4 fouls, Carrington Bell with 3 fouls. Decatur able to steal it underneath the basket. Then they lose it.
And like something like that may not on the surface look like, oh, that's a turnover and a mistake on our part. It was kind of in the mix of everything. But recognizing that, yes, we want to get down the floor, but, you know, these guys want nothing more from us than to go 100 miles an hour. Just take a second, let the guy step off of you a bit, and then take the ball down the floor. Run your plays. You don't have to go from one end of the court to the other in 0.2 seconds.
Right at the three-point line. Picks up his dribble. He'll hand it off to Jamichael Taylor. Taylor picks up a screen, goes left, turns back right, finds Pryor, one step in the arc,
Holy
steps
cow.
beyond the arc and knocks it down.
That dude can shoot.
Quentin Pryor, 29 points. Knocking him down from everywhere is Quentin Pryor. Decatur has not had an answer for him all day today. Pryor will pick up the foul right there, and he's clutching the back of his knee.
Listen, 29 points, and what, 23 of those came in the first half? I mean, it's been a relatively quiet quarter for Pryor. He's hit 2 big threes, 2 kind of, you know, like, holy smokes, how did he just make those? But it's not like he's come out and dropped another 16 points like he did in the first quarter.
For the most part, you've held him in check, but the score seems to be floating the other direction for Decatur.
You've held him in check, but at the expense of Ricks having a quick, 7-8 points to start the quarter. And again, we've said it earlier, you're lucky he's sitting on the bench now, but you've got guys that have come in for Austin that have taken care of the ball and said, hey, we're not going to give up a lead just because a guy who can score 7 points real quick is on the bench.
Isaiah Allen knocks down both free throws at the line. Austin leads by 14, minute and a half to play in the third period. Ryan Wright calls for the ISO, loses the handle. Allen able to poke it away from him. Decatur's heading the other way. Monkus gets inside, puts it up, rolls around the rim and won't go, but there's a foul on the shot.
I think I wanted that to go in more than Monkus did.
Foul will be charged to Pryor, his second.
You keep saying roll around the rim, won't go in. I keep waiting for you to throw up some pom-poms and start doing the cheer.
Monkus' first shot hits the front of the iron and comes back to him. Monkus' second try is good. 13-point lead for Austin. Jamichael Taylor with the ball for the Black Bears. Finds
Illegal
Pryor.
screen.
Guess what Pryor's going to do? He puts it up. This one will not go, but the team rebound will stay with the Black Bears.
I know what Decatur's coach is thinking there is, 22 for Austin is sitting there moving with his screen to prevent the player from getting through. And I don't know how we don't call those a lot anymore anyway. But that's an easy one in my opinion to call.
Pryor being checked out by a trainer over there. Looks like he may have some cramps in the back of his leg.
I'd be cramping too if I had 29 points.
No better chance for Decatur than now with Ricks and Pryor both on the bench. Austin swings it around. Jamichael Taylor gets inside, puts up the jumper. Won't go. Defensive rebound, Isaiah Allen. Monkus will bring it up the floor. 30 seconds to play in the third quarter. Monkus spins back, free throw line, step back jumper. Good.
That's tough to defend.
Dakota Monkus going back to his left. Able to knock down the free throw line jumper just like that. It's an 11-point lead. 13 seconds left. Austin will likely hold for the final shot of the third. Ryan Wright with the basketball. Over to Taylor. Taylor drives baseline. Shot. Good.
Holy.
Knocks it down. At the end of the third period, Austin leads 64-51. You're watching high school basketball on the Exports Network, brought to you by Bank Independent.
Southern Craft Manufacturing is dedicated to creating the finest quality and greatest value products in the death care industry. Southern Craft has perfected blending old world craftsmanship with modern manufacturing technologies to create a full line of steel, wood, and corrugated caskets. Family owned and operated for over 30 years, Southern Craft is now looking to hire local and regional truck drivers, welders, and production workers, each with great starting pay and a benefits package. For more information, visit southerncraftmfg.com.
The Raptor Series from Hustler Turf. A premium line of residential mowers designed with a wide stance for operator comfort. A one-piece 11-gauge steel frame and welded steel deck for added durability. Finished off with premium Kawasaki V-twin power. We are Hustler Turf, and this is Hustler Country.
This is the X Sports Network.
Welcome back. We're at Decatur High School, the River City rivalry. Austin leads Decatur 64-51. We get started for the fourth quarter here.
Say River City rivalry 10 times fast. Holy cow. I said it wrong.
Got
Saying
a little
it once.
tongue twister. 3-point shot, Decatur. They put it up quick. Won't go. Isaiah Allen able to keep it in bounds, but it'll go off Dakota Monkus, and the Black Bears will have possession. Caden Ricks checked back in to start the fourth quarter for Austin.
And is the trainer still working on Pryor? Or is he taking a seat? I can't see the numbers.
Pryor not on the bench for Austin at the moment. He's holding the back of his leg. Looked like he may have been cramping up a little bit towards the end of the third. 3-point shot. Taylor, good, knocks it down. Who needs Pryor?
I mean, Austin is showing that they have got some offensive weapons. You know, they had a couple that got hot, but we've got people that can answer.
Monkus on the other end knocks it down. It feels like every time Austin's put up a shot that has felt like it could have been the backbreaker, Dakota Monkus is there for Decatur.
Hits one.
3-point shot. No good from Ricks. Ricks may have been a little trigger happy on that one. They kick it back out. Taylor looked for his second three of the quarter, didn't get it. Possession to Decatur. Looked like Ricks had the rebound and Waller knocked it out of his hands. They're going to say Waller knocked it out and it last touched Ricks.
Okay. Whatever you say, Mr. Ref.
Austin leads by 13.
Ooh. Yeah.
Cameron Gamble checks back in for Decatur. That ball's turned over. Austin the other direction. Caden Horton's shot misdirected. Gamble for three. Good. 10-point game.
If they can just get some stops. I mean, Decatur needs some stops. I mean, they just got one. They about gave them a free layup. But if Decatur can get some stops, they're shooting well. They've just got to stop the bleeding on I keep saying stop the bleeding. But they've got to stop the bleeding on Austin's offense.
Ricks steals it on one end. Stolen away by Taylor. He loses his footing, but it falls in the hands of Horton. Inside, up and underneath. Caden Ricks can't get the layup to go. Carrington Bell, the rebound for Decatur. Monkus to Waller, to the corner. Gamble goes baseline, up underneath. Gamble, underhanded layup, won't go. And then Carrington Bell will pick up the foul on Ricks.
And that'll be his fifth, won't it? For Bell.
We'll see.
And I'm not denying the foul there. It's showing his fourth. I'm not denying the foul there on Bell. But, Decatur is saying, whatever his name is for Austin, Ricks, is pushing off there on the rebound. And unfortunately, I think sometimes you got to call the first one, especially when you see it.
Carrington Bell's fourth foul. 2 players on the floor with 4 fouls for Decatur.
Man, both teams turnover after turnover here.
Caden Ricks loses the hander. Waller, three-pointer transition, won't go. Offensive rebound, Tony Baker dribbles it off of Ryan Wright's knee. Possession will stay with Decatur.
Listen, I know you're down 10. You still got 5 minutes. I seldom like transition threes. If somebody's heating up, that's one thing. But I think I'd like to see that one taken to the basket.
Gamble fouled.
Wishing he'd have made that one.
Pryor checks back in the game, immediately picks up a foul.
And that's his fourth.
The scoreboard says that's his 4th foul. Still massaging back of his left calf is Quentin Pryor.
I mean, honestly, I think Decatur now, they have got to take it to the basket and pull some fouls. If they can get Pryor and Ricks back on the bench, we've already talked about how Austin still has weapons aside from them. But if you can get Ricks and Pryor on the bench, at least maybe slow down their offensive production just a little bit. But it looks like Pryor coming back off can't shake whatever issues he was having with his legs.
Gamble's first free throw dips about halfway down and comes back out. He looks for his second shot here. Decatur cleared out underneath the basket. All their guys on the other end. Easy rebound for Austin. Gamble misses both. Caden Horton with the basketball. Swings it to Ryan Wright. This Decatur zone.
Oh, that's his 5th.
As Carrington Bell picks up the foul on Caden Ricks. That'll be number 5 on him, and Decatur has lost all of their size inside. Isaiah Sharpley and Isaiah Allen will check in for Decatur at the 4-minute and 52-second mark.
And that's a tough one for Bell. The guy can shoot. He's got some range on him, and he's good at getting to the baskets. I mean, how do you choose what to do? You either get a foul late because you're playing catch-up because you were too close, or you get a foul early trying to stop him from getting what he wants to begin with. So pretty good game for Bell. I hate to see him go out with so much time left to play.
Horton the alley-oop. Caden Ricks is there to catch it and throw it down. Austin leads by 12. Horton had it all the way on the wing. Saw Ricks cutting baseline. Threw it up, perfect spot. Easy catching. Slam for Ricks.
They've been asking for that all night. That's about the 4th time they've run that play. Just this is the only time it's worked.
Last thing you want to do here if you're Austin is pick up some ticky-tack fouls and stop the clock for Decatur.
And you don't want Decatur being in the bonus. You don't want them shooting free throws. You want to be able to have some fouls to give. So that way if you are stopping the clock, at least you're not giving them a chance at some free points.
Decatur Austin putting a little bit more pressure on the ball here.
Good pump fake.
Allen, pump, drive to the rim, kick out to Gamble for 3. His shot won't go. Caden Ricks the rebound. Ricks drives, kicks out. Horton, floater at the free throw line. Tap back is good. Caden Ricks. Feels like a must-score possession here for Decatur as Monkus splits the defenders. Finds Allen in the corner. They swing it back around. Monkus for 3. That one rims out.
And unfortunately, I think for Decatur, there's already a size discrepancy, but now with Bell sitting on the bench for good, it's going to be a little bit tougher for them to get a hold on Ricks.
Ricks calling for it from 3. Steps into 1. Good. Caden Ricks knocks down the 3.
And this one's starting to look like it may be getting away from Decatur.
Monkus with the ball on the other end. Steps through, finds Isaiah Allen, over to Gamble. Gamble looks left, drives right, goes up, off the glass and in. Boston leads by 15 with just over 3 minutes to play. The Decatur student section starting to
quiet down a little bit. And
separate.
Yeah.
Ricks inside to Staten. He gets the layup to go and 1.
It's a good cut and a good pass there from Ricks.
Sharpley picks up the foul. Staten heads to the line to finish the 3-point play. Austin leads 76-59. Feels like this one may do it right here. Free throw. Hits back iron, hits the front of the rim, and goes down. As in checks Pryor once again.
Do we know how much Pryor has? Got hard to keep up with everything after the offensive onslaught they put on.
I think he's got 29.
And then Ricks has probably picked up another 8 or so.
Waller drives, kicks it out, Gamble. Gamble goes left, splits the D, kicks it out, Isaiah Allen for 3, off the back of the rim. We'll have a foul underneath the basket. This one will be on Caden Ricks. It'll be his fourth foul. Caden Ricks with 4 fouls, Quentin Pryor with 4 fouls. Just a little too late for Decatur, it feels like. Trailing by 18 points, 2.5 minutes to play. Decatur to inbound. Waller drives baseline, kicks it to Allen. Allen to Gamble. Gamble drives, tries to drop it underneath for Sharpley, but he can't handle it. Horton all the way to the rim.
And Ricks with a pretty good putback. Just kind of gets overshadowed by the foul that's called.
Horton fouled. We'll head to the line for 2, but
you know, me and Brian used to run that play in high school.
You were the one that dunked it, though.
Yeah. My whole quarter-inch vertical.
Horton's first free throw will roll around the rim, come back out.
We'd sneak Brian into practice, throw a Lawrence County jersey on him, and Coach Clark never knew the difference.
By LeBron and Dwayne Wade out there.
I mean, that's what they called us.
Horton to shoot one more. Chance to make it a 19-point game.
And for the first time tonight, Decatur participating on the free throw.
Monkus will bring it up the floor for the Red Raiders.
That'll be
Waller
a shot.
For 3.
Holy, that's about how he missed one earlier.
They'll get it up in transition. Wright rises up for the dunk.
Oh.
Can't get it to go. Rick's battling underneath, and they'll get him for the offensive foul. That's his 5th foul. He will be fouled out of this contest.
And Decatur's sitting here thinking this is about 5 minutes too late. And I really think Sharpley, right? I really think he got fouled on that initial rebound attempt. I think might partly play into why Ricks got that foul call on him, but also, too, he lowered the shoulder and goes in there. It's easy to call that one as a referee when you see the shoulder go down.
Monkus loses his dribble. Couple hands on it, ends up with Cameron Gamble. Gamble splits a couple defenders, drives up underneath. Beautiful move by Cameron Gamble. Did it all himself.
Yeah.
1 on 3.
I think Wright maybe there trying to take that. And Pryor said, forget it.
Quentin Pryor, 32 points for number 14. Make it a 20-point game. Waller for 3. Knocks one down. 81-64 Austin.
It starts to look like the last minute or so of the first half. It's just the difference being, Decatur's down by 17 and not quite the same fireworks show, and there's such a big difference.
Carson Hampton's 3 sails a little bit long. Get it up to Sharpley in transition. His layup won't go. Offensive rebound, Monkus, and he is fouled by Carson Hampton, it looks like.
I think this firework didn't go off.
It's a 17-point game with 48 seconds, but for the most part, it's been a good one. I mean,
yeah, I agree. I mean, I think we had really, even as Austin starts to pull away there at the start of the third quarter, I think Decatur had some good answers at times, and kind of as we were talking about at one of the breaks, it's just I think Austin's got a little bit of an athletic edge, a little bit more athleticism to work with, and not to say that Decatur's not very athletic. It's just it's one of those things that's hard to overcome. And I don't know how Pryor and Ricks usually play, but if they play like this every night, it's hard for me to believe that their record is as low as it is. I say low, it's not terrible, but I can't imagine that they're not winning more ball games as Pryor takes another one.
35 points, Quentin Pryor. He's put on a show here today. Monkus on the other side knocks it down.
And we can't discredit Monkus tonight. I mean, I'd like to know how many points he has. He probably has a similar score. I mean, he's answered just about every way. I mean, if he has on a gray jersey, I think we're talking about him as much as we're talking about Pryor and Ricks. So Monkus has had a good game. Honestly, I don't have much to complain about from either side. Each of the players seem to have played their part. I think Austin got a little bit of everybody involved, maybe not as much offensively, scoring-wise, but both teams, like you said, it doesn't feel like it's a near 20-point game. And that's what you like to see out of contests, and especially for guys like me and Bryant, that we're not as familiar with this area. And I don't have any skin in the game in a game like tonight. And it's fun to come out and watch some good basketball, some entertaining basketball. Pryor, please don't shoot that.
Pryor wanted that one. He'll finish his night with 36 points. As Austin will take home the win 85-70 in the River City rivalry. Decatur's girls take home the win. Austin's boys take home the win. Great basketball game here in Decatur.
Yeah, and this is the kind of stuff that, again, I kind of said this with the girls, you don't want to be the loser on either side of a rivalry game. However, it's always fun to come out and play games like this. These are the kind of things that you look back on. I know as somebody who played, in-county rivals, you hate when you lose them, but you look back and you're glad that you have them, and you have those kind of rivalries. It means a lot to the people coming and watching. It means a lot to the kids playing. Again, a great game, I think, by both teams. Obviously, a 15-point game, you may go home and say, oh, that may not have been a good one. But for the most part, especially in the first half, Austin kept them away, but, also Decatur stays within arm's reach. So I appreciate coming out and watching an entertaining game between two pretty good teams.
Final score here, Austin a lot, Decatur a little. Austin 85, Decatur 70. Turned off the scoreboards here a little quick at Decatur. You've been watching the X Sports Network High School Basketball, brought to you by Bank Independent. I'm Bryce Balch, joined by McKinley Wheely and our producer Bryant Gobble. Thank you for watching.